Greetings, Internets. Thinker2112 here at 15:01 Eastern Standard Time on Friday, the 24th of February, 2012. Let's play Plants vs. Zombies. This is my 23rd recording session for this project. That breaks a personal record that I set way back on my first Let's Play ever, Metroid Prime 3. The reason for the many sessions is not as in Metroid Prime 3, is not because the game is that long. It's more because the sessions have been short. And they were... I could have made them longer for Prime 3. They've been shorter by necessity for this game because of the technical screw-ups. Now that I have a new version of the game, of the capture software, I am going to try an hour-long session and see if it stays synchronized. Okay, this is the last survival level left besides Endless, and let's hope I don't have as much trouble with this one as I had with the previous one. Not going to forget flower pots. Actually, I think the game prompts you if you try to do a level without flower pots. They'll say, "Are you sure?" basically. Okay, anything that ends in pult, you want for this. At least that's what I'm doing. Bucket heads, which means we want magnet shrooms, which means we need coffee beans as well. And this is all I should need for this round. Umbrella leaves will be handy. Actually, they'd be handy now, but I want to prioritize other things for the time being. And I will be using twin sunflowers so that I can plant umbrella leaves in back without compromising the amount of sun I'm getting. Now remember, you can plant potato mines in flower pots, and the potato mine blowing up will not destroy the flower pot. Glad to be doing a daytime level. I'll be getting that little extra sun, makes the biggest difference early in the stage. Boom. Now remember, you want to plant the flower pots slightly ahead of time so that you don't wind up with the situation where you need to plant something and you have enough sun and it's charged, but you don't have the flower pot. Don't plant them too far ahead of time, though, because you don't want them somewhere where you can't, where the zombies keep eating. There's some advanced plants like that you get from Crazy Dave that might be useful here that I don't have. But I'm going to try to get along without them. As I've said before, kernel pults aren't that great alone. They work best with other plants, including other kernel pults, because of their somewhat random nature. Don't do that. First come ahead and it starts eating my plants. Well, at least didn't get too far. Yeah, the cabbage pult is the steadier, more reliable one, while the kernel pult is the less reliable, but sometimes very helpful one. Of course, the melon pult is better than either of them, but it also costs a lot more. And at the beginning of the level, you're not going to have that much sun. But I'm going to try to get melon pults up earlier than in other stages, especially since I won't need to worry about things like planterns or lily pads. And I'm probably going to be replacing my cabbage pults because you want your melon pults close to the back so that they don't get eaten. Because an eaten melon pult is very expensive. First huge wave already. Eventually, I'm going to want multiple columns of melon pults. Because I'm just going to need to dish out that much damage. Okay, you do not need that bucket on your head. I'm not going to leave it sitting there. I will protect it. Well, maybe, you know, it could be that one of the reasons why I didn't do well on the last one was because I rely normally on some plants that I didn't have. But I don't think that's the case. I mean, the ones that I've bought already are the ones that I use the most often of the Crazy Dave plants. Of course, I'll eventually be buying them all, but before I do any of that, I'm going to get that last and very expensive seed slot. Not sure what I'm going to put in this column. Maybe more kernel pults, that couldn't hurt. You know, I might as well start planting melon pults right now. So I have a bunch of sun and don't know what to do with it. Could also plant another one of these. And another one of these. Zoop. I don't know what zoop means. I just know that that insane fast one used the word one time when in a cutscene in Xenosaga when she was very surprised because a certain character who was supposed to be gone was not gone. And shortly following that revelation, there was, I don't know, something where this thing was sucking up a bunch of stuff, and that was the sound effect she used for that. In any case, I was just laughing through that whole scene because of her reaction to the character not being, you know, returning when he was not supposed to. I know what I could put there. I could put a couple of umbrella leaves. Of course, next round, because I don't have them this round. Alright, this is a pretty good start. I already have almost a complete column of melon pults. Ladder zombies and balloon zombies. Okay, means I'm going to have to plant cacti. Yeah, I think I'll plant them, like, close to the back. And I'll have the twin sunflowers there, so that I don't lose any sun. Gonna need magnet shroom, of course. And I want the tall nut. Should I... yeah, I think a pumpkin wouldn't be a bad idea either. I don't need cabbage pults or kernel pults, at least not for now. I'm gonna use melon pults, which do much heavier damage. Yeah, I couldn't fit Umbrella Leaves this time, but I do want to get them fairly soon. Deal with those stupid Bungee zombies. Like, because even if Bungee zombies aren't, you know, even if they don't appear as zombies that are coming in that round, they're going to appear because, you know, they always come down at the end. Or in a survival level on a difficult survival level on every other flag. You see, even with all this stuff, I feel like I'm not doing enough damage. They're getting to my plants. Which means I'm going to start planting pumpkins. Of course, stopping the zombies at a certain point is only of limited use. What you really have to do is do more damage to them. That pumpkin is already almost gone. Oh, you know what? There's no melon pulp in that column. That's why the zombies are getting through more easily there. And I'm really hoping I can get enough sun soon. Thank you. Now, you see, this is 6 damage per round or whatever. And still, it's not enough. Even with the splash damage. Okay, I'm gonna have to plant a cactus somewhere. No, that is not what I wanted to see. I wanted to see them come up in one row at a time. This is bad. Please tell me that the roof cleaners stop them. Otherwise, I'm completely screwed. Yes, they do stop them. But I've learned my lesson now. Okay, they're gonna get to another of the roof cleaners. Well, at least I'll know why I fail if I fail this time. I thought I'd be able to react to where they were coming, but I couldn't, because they showed up everywhere at once. In retrospect, that was a very silly way of doing things, and I really should have known that wouldn't work. Fortunately, I almost have that hole in my defenses plugged. Meanwhile, I have to replant what they destroyed. Okay, balloon zombies should not be a problem anymore. Pumpkin is, by the way, is just as tough as a tall nut. However, it doesn't provide the advantage of blocking zombies that try to jump over it. Of course, the obvious advantage over a tall nut is that you can put something in it, such as a tall nut. Okay, I need something here. Now, if only the cactuses could, like, cut the bungee cords or something. That would be great. But they can't. Alas. Did I say cactuses? I meant cacti. I'm being silly. No. No flower pot eaten for you. Alright, well, I've mostly recovered. What are they going to throw at me this time?